Hi everyone, my name's Evie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back playing Chained Echoes. Last time we were here we found out that, well, we didn't really find anything out. It was more confirmed. We know that Frederick, kind of a little bit slimy, but he does love his sister. And honestly quite glad that Mathai got his comeuppance a little bit. So, currently Glenn is alone in his room and we're going to jump on in today and see where he ends up. So without further ado, let's jump on in. So, Ooh, okay, this is nice. I say it's nice. Nice is relative. There's nothing better than sitting here, reading a book and drinking a cup of hot tea while the rain falls against the window. Do you know what? Actually, ma'am, you are right. There is a cat. Will you be angry at me, or will you allow it? Happy cat. Do you know what? Yep. Thank you. Sacred water. That's nice. That's nice for sure. Let's go get some more of these emblems as we can. Sorry to disturb you. It's so quiet. It's a little unnerving. They say the Ascanians like to party, but when it comes to drinking, nobody can beat us. Pickled onions with lots of sugar. The onion liqueur is the hit in Taran. Another shot of onion liqueur. I mean, each their own, pal. I guess that's it. We're going outside. The constant rainfall and the dark atmosphere take its toll on our spirits. We in Tormund are considered to be particularly melancholic. I'm sorry that you guys are, feeling that way. I can imagine that a lot of rain would do that to you. Oh, okay. No. Huh? Okay. What is Kylian doing there? Oh, it's you, Glenn. Did Sir Victor return? Where did the rain go? Not yet. What are you doing here? Taking in the scenery while the rain has stopped. That's where the rain went. I still can't believe it. The Grand Grimoire is right under our noses. And? What do you mean, and? That's the reason we're here. We wanted to know more about it. Who had placed it in Wernshire back then? And above all, why? What then? I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you plan to do with this knowledge? What's this about? You don't know, do you? I know what you want. You want the stone for yourself. I want to change this world. Having such a weapon would be helpful. Even though you know what it's capable of. Do you find it despicable? The grimoire kills people. This sword here does the same, and yet we wield it every day for our cause. You can wield a sword and choose your targets. The grimoire obliterates everything. Don't get me wrong, every human life is precious to me, but just look back. We are walking on a mountain built of corpses. The blood of many is on our hands. The blood of people who are ready to die for their cause. We do not kill the innocent. If possible, I would not want to use the grimoire. It is much more useful as a scare tactic than a weapon anyway. Enemies will throw their weapons at the mere sound of the name. Remember how our enemies feared the band of the Iron Bull. Do you know the reason why I want to change this world? No. I come from a merchant family. We were quite wealthy, but since dealing with money is frowned upon where I come from, we were not very influential. We had a big house, servants, always clean clothes and enough food. But all this did not protect us from the world outside. My younger sister went out riding one day and the horse went wild. It raced through half the city until it finally stumbled in the harbour district, fell to the ground and broke its leg. My sister sought help in an area that, even in broad daylight, was visited only by scoundrels. Weakened completely on her own, she could not defend herself when they came for her. Dozens of men threw themselves on her, one after the other. Kylian. Our butler found her in a gutter hours later. She had fallen into a coma. I was so angry that I rode into the harbour that same evening to look for the culprits. But who was I supposed to find? Half the neighbourhood had taken advantage of her. I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't seen her for years, but from letters my parents send me, I know she's still sleeping. Glenn, I was a very liberal person whose greatest role model was Ulfried of the Band of the White Dragon. A man who achieved fame with his mercenaries and at one point was as powerful as the armies of the greatest kingdoms. Since he came from the common folks, he tried to abolish the royal houses and establish democracy. I wanted to be like him, and after the incident with my sister, even more so. I could have felt anger for the common rabble, but I did not. I did not want to fight the lower class, but rather the causes that made them this way. I set myself the goal that if my sister ever woke up from her coma, she would look into a new world. A better world that I created with my own hands. And for that, I must make use of different means. Like the Grand Grimoire. Like the Grand Grimoire. The first thing your sister will see when she wakes up is not the beautiful world you have created, but the monster her brother has become. Don't worry, we'll never get to that stone anyway. These are just empty words, Glenn. Oh boy, that's rough. That's just rough all round. Jeez. Oh yeah, there was no more down there. God, this story is so sad. The stream of water in Tormund is unremitting. You could use the energy to run engines. Believe it or not, I've already applied for a patent, but thanks to the constant war, I haven't been able to start with production yet. That's the wrong way. I'm aware. I'm looking. God. Not my dad, Glenn. I apologize for annoying you, good Sir Cat. A meal? Okay, cool. My son wants to study, but the taxes are too high. We can't possibly save enough money. If only the war would end. Are you just the same chat running up and down? I mean, it don't matter, but... I mean, it's really rather a beautiful place, isn't it? You know, the waterways, the lily pads. I mean, the lights, the shape of the lampposts is really quite nice. And oh, another shimmering garb. Good. I need to find somewhere to upgrade. They say that the rain is the tears of the gods who pity us. I mean, I'd believe it, dude. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your things, apparently. I'd apologize, but I am not sorry. I'm enjoying everyone out in their little rain ponchos. That's kind of cute. Yeah. And a snack. I can't talk to either of you, that's fine. Apologies for the intrusion. The fresh air will do you good, Father. But now tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been all this time? The walls of this palace were suffocating. I'm a princess, not a nun. I set out to look beyond the walls, to see what we have been fighting for all these years. And what did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only care for the war. You betray me as a bloodthirsty warlord, which I'm not. Besides, we shouldn't talk like this in front of father. Then go and see for yourself what lies over the walls, what people talk about, what they wish and hope for. You know that I told the truth about the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe you that you have seen the demon, but you certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again, you know I was telling the truth? And you accept the lie. I accept what Taran needs most. It will be over quickly. I guess it will. They gave him a few more weeks. It's good that you came back. He can't show it, but I'm sure Father is happy that you're back with us. Father? His hands are so rough. His hands? I remember them, tall yet gentle. Loving hands that lifted me up into the sky as a little girl. They're so rough now, like the hands of a knight swinging his sword. But they probably always have been. His hands held the sword more often than his daughter, after all. Oh, you guys. I think I have some time until Sir Victor returns. I wonder how Len is feeling. This day has been hard on her. Maybe I can pay her a visit. That is, if they let me into the castle. Yeah, we'll give it a go, but first things first, see and talk to everybody. Once the war is over, I'll save up and buy my own house. Oh, sweetheart. I wish you all the best. The merchant has tried to travel from Wernshire to Tormund by foot, but don't they have to go through the flower fields of Perpetua? Perpetua. Have we heard of that yet? What's up here? Oh. What are you? I cannot squeeze around. But what if I want to talk to you? There we go. State your business. You have none? Then leave me alone. I'm busy, as you can probably see. Sorry. Okay, so... is he like a councilman or something? That would make sense. Whoa. Charm of the learner. Okay. I think that's cheating. That looks like space I can run through. It's the wrong way. Okay. Yep. Sorry, Glenn. That is the wrong way. Oh, it's going to want me to go up here, isn't it? Or not. Magician's belt. Lovely. Guess I'll run off in the other direction. Gosh, this is just incredibly sad. And it's not going to get any better for a while, is it? Oh, that's a bright old light. Okay, let's what's over here first? Ooh. I will always take a new location. War is always the top priority everywhere in the world. I mean, which invention do you think first found its way to Tormund? The common umbrella or a sky armor? Shockingly, the sky armor came before the umbrella. Hard to believe, isn't it? Not really, unfortunately. Okay, it's the wrong way, but I've seen a trinket down there. May I have it? Is there a map of this place? There is. Nice. Okay. But how? Okay. Yeah, no, so that was... Where do you think the Grand Grimoire comes from? Who cares? It's powerful enough to destroy an entire city. This is the Adventurers Guild. You are not a member of this guild, so leave me alone. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, we're gonna try and join. The Adventurers Guild is run mostly by Polko, Lisvin and Hyomes. Oh, I've forgotten which one the Polko are. Once you've joined the guild, other guild members will be able to give you some useful hints. Oh, good. A letter from the Adventurers Guild in Farnsport. Let me see. Oh, wonderful. So you are our newest recruits. Congratulations. It must have been difficult to pass Cortara in these dire times. Don't worry, you can now count on us from here on. We offer you plenty of services. First, you can use our shop. It has some unique items and you can find plenty of materials to upgrade your equipment. Second, you can get useful hints on how to find certain unique monsters. Third, we will pay you for how many different unique monsters you have defeated. Just speak to me to get your rewards. Happy adventuring! Nice. Okay, so joined. Hello there. So, leaping is leaping no more, eh? Keep up the good work. That was a lot of stuff. Okay. Do you need anything? I would like to sell a bunch of the stuff I've got, if that's all right by you, good sir. Let's just get rid of that. I do have new skills. I will upgrade them later. Do you need some hints on how to find unique monsters? Since you're a member of the guild, you will find helpful adventurers on your travels who will share their info with you. Nice. I'm not sure you've noticed, but there are invisible bridges in Cortara. You can find one in the central area and another one in the forest southeast. I wonder who built them. You want to check them out? Oh, there's nothing to find there. I already checked. That's very funny. Unique monsters have special conditions that make them appear. If they still don't appear, make sure to leave and enter the area again. Have you heard of the Tomes of Fiends? You can get them through deals. With their knowledge, you might be able to get new loot from sky armor enemies such as Skillram. Nice. So, you are now part of the guild? Welcome. If you have any questions, just ask around here. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I've been to all of those, I believe. But I didn't... Oh, yeah, this one. I didn't check this out. Oh, and I have explored most everywhere. Nice. Due to the heavy rain, the people of Tormund decided to build an entire city underground. This is what I'm after. Valandis is well known for its ores. You only get the hardest and shiniest ones here. Oh, okay. Nice. So those will be used for upgrading, I'll bet. With all this rain, you need some good clothes to keep you dry. Yeah, so... Okay, so these are all the upgrades. Interesting. These are not leftovers from the food market. Use these bones to upgrade your stuff. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Those greedy traders. Now that we're at war again, they immediately raise the cost of food. That does suck. I'm selling random stuff. Maybe there's something for you here. Oh. Lovely. We'll see. We'll get even with them in Ascania. We've had enough of this everlasting war. The Grand Grimoire will crush them all. That's... I understand why you're mad. hate it, but I understand it. Why are there so many people standing here? They're outraged by food costs. War has just been declared and they're already charging triple the price. Once the king tried to ban alcohol during wartime, we were supposed to concentrate more on killing than on drinking. And it worked, except for the fact that people were killing themselves instead of the enemy. Wow, jeez. Man, I sure could go for a burger. Can I buy you one? This sucks. Like, it was gonna suck anyway, but this is... I really dislike it. People are complaining that we raised prices after the war was announced. Pfft, it's not us who make the prices, it's the demand. How am I supposed to decide what to buy? You don't actually need anything, do you? Well, yeah, but I still want something. Story of my life, my dude. Oh, I see. Okay. So we'll have a quick look over here. Oh, I didn't pick that up. They started building this underground city before the war, which means they started over 150 years ago. They had to stop though and never picked it back up. Oh, the floors below are unfinished and blocked. Sometimes I wonder how much deeper it goes. I'd like to not find out if I'm by my lonesome, please. Oops. Oh, okay. No, that's a good place to go. I will come back because there is a puppy. Hello, best boy. And a door. And another one. You look like a spaniel. Can I help you? Would you like some tea or maybe some coffee? Perhaps you'd like to use the toilet, or maybe you want to sleep in my bed? Huh? No? Then why did you barge into my house uninvited, huh? Get lost, you impudent vermin. Do you know what? Kind of like you. You know what's up? Now where? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. That's... I need to start paying more attention to houses that have other rooms. I am sorry that I barged into your house. I'm not. It's not going to stop me from doing it. But in theory, I am sorry for barging into your house. Let's do down here first. Fine. Ooh. Tasty. So... and then down this way should be... yeah. Another one. Herbal collar. Interesting. Well, I'm intrigued. But I still want to know what's on the other side of all of these. There is a doggo that I would very much like to pet. And there's one up there. Alright, so I've been here. Did I go into the big central bit? I did, yeah, that was the Adventurers Guild. Okay, I think I've been everywhere-ish. Yeah, because I couldn't go out the other ways. Okay, that's fine. Into the castle if I'm allowed then. Oh. Try not to run into walls. I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff I'll come back and find. Okay. Not being attacked by them. That's nice, I suppose. It really is very pretty. We are grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Prince Frederick hasn't been himself after she vanished. Well, I'm glad she's... Now that the princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to keep the place in good shape. It's gratifying to know just at how much she is loved. That's the wrong way. Well, yes. Let me go up. Pretty sure most ways are going to be the wrong way. I'd like to look, though. You're the guy who returned Her Highness, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limits, you understand? Okay, no, that's fair enough. I would indeed like to visit her, and I don't want to annoy any of the guards, while I am by myself, at least. Volandis' greatest pride was once the Mage Academy of Nisa, and even today people speak of it with fervour. Before that, Volandis was an isolated place with only a few mining villages. The reason why the founders of Nisa chose such a random location to open the greatest academy of all time is still a mystery. Perhaps the students were not supposed to be too distracted by other things. Who knows? Well, I don't. I'm just a boy who likes to fly. The soldiers around His Highness call the Grand Grimoire the weapon of the gods. I wonder which gods they mean. The old ones? The church's one god? Or the great gods? Maybe they mean the 7 true kings. At least with the 7 true kings, their existence is scientifically proven. Asnadiel? Asnadiel? Wasn't it Asnadel last time? Doesn't matter. Asnadiel the dragon is sleeping on this very continent. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that. I swear it was written as Asnadel last time. Or maybe I just can't read. That's also entirely possible. Scientifically and technologically speaking, Volandis lags a century behind the neighbouring countries. All the resources were spent on the war. One might think that at least the war machinery would be up to date. Fiddlesticks. After 150 years of war, the coin master was happy to find enough money to pay the soldiers and keep the old machines running. Recently, however, we have received a few more modern machines. I wonder what deal Prince Frederick has struck, and with whom. Yeah, I'd like to know that too, actually. That'd be nice. Okay, so not the library. I guess I'm going up the stairs. You're the guy who returned Her Highness, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limits. You understand? I do indeed understand. You could have just said no. The princess is a sweetheart. She has a sympathetic ear for everyone. I know, she's wonderful. And it's, yeah, just much of a muchness. Look, you dropped all the good dishes. Don't think because you've just returned that I'm going to handle you with kid gloves. You will make up for all the work you missed. Do you understand? Answer me, what kind of behaviour is this? I hope you remember your status. Here at court, by order of His Majesty the King, you have no more rights than a common servant. Yes. I am sorry. Okay, well, you're kind of a bitch. What are you staring at? Be gone. Watch your tongue. He is the princess's guest. Apologise. Sorry. Like, I hate it. I hate that you get to mistreat him. I hate that he's been put in a position where, you know, he's been mistreated. But I still hate the fact that because he's been mistreated, he takes out his big boy feelings on people instead of using his big boy words. Like, we teach children to do this. Like, come on, guys. Am I sympathetic to Rob? Yes. Do I still think he's a bit of a a-hole? Yes. Both things. I'm so glad Her Highness got home safely. We have all missed her around here. Well, I'm glad she's home safe too. I don't trust huge suits of armor. I think I'm still traumatized from Curse of Strahd. Was there anything? No places to go into around here. Fancy door. Fancier chest. Ooh. Oh, princess, I have a new... What? That is a big bed. Holy cow. I have a new weapon for you. Who goes... Oh. What are you doing here? Is it about the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you and see how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you. Thank you. I had no idea you were so interested in art. And so talented, too. It's nothing but a pointless pastime. They all show the same motif. A huge tree on a flying island. What is this place? A place I have to go to. That you have to go to. It might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is, though. I see it in memories that are not mine. I try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo, then? My echo? Remember how Dimebert explained to us that after death, the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me sometimes the soul doesn't completely dissolve. If these remnants flow into a new living being, it is possible that one keeps memories of the previous life. You mean to tell me this place in the paintings is an echo from my previous life? Maybe. This place could have been your home. I wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain. People are suffering all over the realm, and here I'm protected from all that. But still I'm so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms here feel so much tighter than anywhere else? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me. Yet, with him... The boy seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. Sir Gawain, he is one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He is the only one who did not want gold as a reward. What then? Information about the Grand Grimoire. Who would voluntarily forego a reward in gold? Is he a spy? A rather simple-minded one, when he asks us directly to our faces about the grimoire. We should take care of him, but not in the princess's presence. While you're at it, deal with the whole troop. I called it! End of last episode, I said they are going to take care of us. Goodness sake. Yep, sure, get on your princess's bad side. Your sister is going to hate you, and possibly murder you. If I get the choice, I'm going to kill you. As you command. General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the General has sobered up. Do not wait too long. We must not give Ascania too much time. I knew it. I'm disappointed. I can do without curves. They're unnecessary. Oh, come on. They are the most deadly weapons of all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Well, your katana with the curved blade is suitable for slash attacks that cause a deep cut. They are not suitable for thrust attacks. However, if every soldier in Volandis is running around in heavy armor, a thrust is more effective than a slash, making the greatsword superior to the katana. In Volandis, for all I care, they still live in the past. Plate armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears such armor nowadays is a sky armor, and believe me, you do not want to face them with a greatsword. I saw him! Sir Victor's coming. You act like a kid waiting for his parents, Glenn. Well, I do hope he brings the reward. I'm already getting grey hair. Prince Frederick said we'll be given it tomorrow. Sir Victor! There you all are. Who are you? I know you are probably an adult man, but I love you. Already. Can we keep you? This is supposed to be the best inn in town. You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeeper, amber ale. Ah, disgusting. This bland, watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me 3 right now. It's going down like water. Who is this guy? A good friend and the real reason why I'm in Volandis. This is Cameron, a scientist at the court of Taran. And this one here is Bethraz, also a friend of mine who helps me out with the more dangerous stuff. He's back! It's you! What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you've made it to Tormund. We're surprised. We? If your goal was Tormund anyway, why didn't you accompany me till the end, huh? You do remember that we're working for money? If you can't pay us, why should we act as your bodyguards? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna is any different. Anyway, he will accompany me through Volandis. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Volandis is the Grand Grimoire. And I'm here telling you this because we need your help. Oh, I kind of wanted him to trip over the stool. He did down the ale. Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we can find others in the Adventurers Guild. I trust them. Doesn't mean that we have to explain everything to them. We need their muscles, not their brains. Cameron, what's this all about now? I explained it to you earlier and you agreed to it. Now, don't keep us in suspense. All right, all right. I will take the time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full. Oh, that's not suspicious and obvious at all. Cameron is responsible for the Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years. Nasty thing, contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power. You've seen what it's capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. You want to destroy the Grimoire? The Grand Grimoire is the weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. We must destroy it before more lives are lost. I will help you. Glenn, wait for their explanation first. And keep your voices low. If anyone finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows. So what do you want to know about? He wanted information, so what exactly is it? It's the more powerful version of an ordinary grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energy. They can be found in old geological layers, generally formed in places with high ether deposits. The largest grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb. However, the Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe that it was created naturally. Someone created it. We do not know, but a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the 5th Epoch. The gods used it as a weapon to destroy entire regions and to initiate the apocalypse. Luckily, they refrained from doing so that we humans are still alive in the 7th Epoch. Exactly, but we are not here for history lessons. Do you have any further questions? I do. So what do you want to know about? Well, you said it was created, so I feel that's been answered, so how do we destroy it? This is the problem. We do not know. The Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers a tremendous explosion. Only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone, nothing happens in order to protect the user. That's why Kylian and I survived the explosion. Afterwards, the gemstone reassembles itself and can be used again, which means you cannot destroy it in any normal way. The fires of Mount Doom! So, what do you want to know about? Where did it come from? In old texts of the 5th Epoch, it is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods, but then it is no longer mentioned. Until about 5 years ago, the stone laid in Taran's treasure chamber. There it was kept as a mere piece of jewellery until Gawain discovered its potential. Gawain? He was also in the throne room, the man with the white hair and the different coloured eyes. Gawain is the prince's advisor and a colleague of Cameron. He's also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied in Nisa. So this man is an heir. Unfortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He is trying to use it for this war as effectively as possible. We ran experiments with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then... well, then that happened with Wernshire. Why was the stone there? Taran had defeated Gravus and taken the city. The place was crawling with their own soldiers. Honestly, I don't know why the prince kept it there and what he intended to do with it. Now the stone is back in Tormund and will be used in the upcoming battle. This is certain. Yes, preparations are being made right now. If that is all your questions. Now, it just so happens that a few weeks ago I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Volandis. The royal house keeps a list of all the gifts that are given to the king on various occasions. On such a list, I actually found the rainbow-coloured grimoire. A monk named Nulkilba from the Kindreld monastery bought it as a gift more than 50 years ago. This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists. And that's where you come in. You plan to go there and want us to accompany you. Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there, and we need some capable adventurers to protect us from them. All the while you are searching for information about the Grand Grimoire and this Nulkilba. Yes, information such as where did the stone come from and how did it come into the possession of this monk. We might even find a way to destroy it. We'll help you. You do not need to pay us. Hey! Speak for yourself. The stone's not my concern. Without a reward, I ain't lifting a finger. That reasoning sounds familiar. But why are you telling us all this? Don't you put yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information? I do not understand this either. I have my reasons, I just can't name them. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Thanks to your trust, you have gained a new comrade in arms. Let me help you. We're dead. Sienna, I thought you were perceptive and a light sleeper and all that stuff. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside of the window. Stop. You there at the table. What is it? Drop your weapons and surrender. You are under arrest. Oh, like fuck are we? What? For what reason? You should know it too well, spies. There must be a misunderstanding. Do you know who you are talking to? The gallows await. Move, now. Looks like we will have to fight our way out. Yes, we will. I haven't even finished my ale. Oh boy. Yeah, alright, we'll fight our way out. This is the same inn as before, right? Oh, fine. So I've got the stuff from upstairs. Anyway, that's fine. There are more outside. Why are they here? They couldn't have known about our meeting here. They called us spies. Didn't Glenn ask the prince for information about the grimoire as a reward? Yes, but is that a problem? Hailing from Farnsport and collecting information about a superweapon? Maybe that was not the smartest idea. You honestly asked about the stone? No more talking. Let's leave this place and head for the monastery. But we have not negotiated the payment yet. Then stay here if you prefer. The gallows are free. Yeah, Sienna, love. Stop right there, spies. Which way are we heading for? We shouldn't go there. Okay, so we're not going that way. You cannot escape. Can I go underground? No, it is literally just run and leave. This is the end of the line. A dead end? Bloody hell. I can't go on anyway. Your struggle ends here. Let us buy you some time. Move on. Stop! Stop this immediately! Stay out of this or else. Princess! Leave them alone. They are my guests. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We have orders from the general to arrest them. You dare to put the word of a general above that of your princess? Be gone. I command you, base-born knaves. Let's go and report this to the general or we'll be in trouble. Oh, my sweet baby girl. Len! Princess! My goodness, you have my gratitude. No need. We overheard your conversation at the inn. You have... Princess, you must not misunderstand. I do not want to betray Taran. It's just that the Grand Grimoire is too dangerous. I know. You may continue to follow your plan, and I will not tell anyone about it. But only under one condition. And what is that? You take Rob and me with you. Are you I mean, that's impossible, Princess. Then I cannot let you go. Why do you want to come? The world outside is calling for me. I don't want to stay here waiting for my brother to shatter Volandis into pieces. I'd rather stop him now than collect the shards of a broken kingdom later. For Volandis and its people, I must act. The princess, as you have already noticed, is a capable fighter who wields magic. And Rob's skills as a ranger will certainly be useful to us. I will admit that is the main thing I like about him. Boy can shoot. I would rather not involve the princess in a dangerous journey such as this. I know, but you do not have a choice. You either take me with you or you stay here. It is not a request, but a command from your princess. That's certainly a new character trait I hear there. Alright, Len and Rob will head out together. The monastery is located in the northeast of the flower Fields of Perpetua. If we have preparations to make in Tormund, we should proceed unobtrusively. It's possible that the soldiers will return. Then let's move quickly. I have not seen such fire in your eyes for a long time. I'm going to close the deal with the grimoire. My hands are trembling in excitement. What about you, Sienna? Yeah, I'm tagging along. It wouldn't be wise to stay here. Also, I haven't gotten my reward yet. Let's discuss the payment on our way out, Sir Victor. Of course, my dear Sienna. Let's head out then. We must leave the city and move through the northeast of the forest. Alright guys, I think we'll leave it there for now. Honestly, was fully expecting them to be, attempted to be killed, so, you know, that it was nice that everything sort of lined up there the way I was expecting it to. I'm intrigued, you know, in sort of earlier on in the series, we sort of saw that Celestia is the Holy Mother reincarnated or something. She holds her spirit. So they want to capture her and bring her back to, you know, the Holy Lands or something. And, you know, she has these memories, these echoes inside of her. And that just seems incredibly intriguing. I do want to see more of that. I'm really, really glad that we're taking both of them, because while I do have my own personal issues with Rob as a person, I do still think he is an interesting character. His skill set is honestly one of my favorite ones to fight with, as long as he has the tech points. He is putting the damage out there. He's great. I don't like him, but I did not like seeing him mistreated either. Everyone is worthy of being treated with kindness and respect, and no, he needs to be out of that place. Even if it means over the course of the journey he realizes that not all people are shitty and out to get him, which honestly feels a lot like the what he's projecting onto folks. It's him and the princess against the world, but it's like, no, if you stop acting like a numpty, people will probably like you and respond better to you. So I'm still keeping my fingers crossed for him, because I've said before, and I will say it again, I do want to like him. I want to like all of them. And so far he is the only one I'm sort of like, nah, whatever. I'm really glad that Sienna is tagging along. I mean, I know they're all going to tag along. That's sort of the name of the game. You meet the characters, they stick around, they have their side bits, whatever. But just sort of what we're learning about the characters, I'm really enjoying sort of the vibes between the party, how everyone's sort of meshing together. They really help build, as a player, they help build your connection to the world, and of course your connection to them. I think it's really, really, it's written in a really fun way, and I'm really, really enjoying this. So cannot wait to get back into it another time. Anyway, the sooner I go, the sooner we can come back and head out towards the flower fields of Perpetua. That is a really satisfying mouthfeel. I do highly encourage you to just say that out loud, just once. Anyways, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. And make sure you ring that notification bell so you are kept up to date with everything that's happening here. Thank you so, so much for exploring with me today, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!